Alright, they're starting now. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Okay, so this is USSR that we have. Red Skirt Purge, Captain of Scientists, both decent. He could afford to take the risk on Red Skirt Purge, I think. He has a pretty uneventful hand. He can manage everything.
Yeah, pretty strong hand here. This is Ryan Lewis, right?
Yeah, Ryan Lewis, probably either Red Skirt Purge or Captain of Scientists, depending on how much he wants to risk other factors on turn 1.
I think you go for the Purge. Can't live in fear. I think what's the defector's chance? Somebody once voted out.
I think it's at 25%. If it's
something 100%. Like that. Yeah. So you go for it. You go for the best play because the difference between Purge and Captured is pretty huge, and you have decent ops. You have US, Japan, East European. Are your ops that decent? They're all right, but his ops will be horrible, right? That's the whole point.
I mean, if he Red Skirt Purge, that probably evens out the hand because he doesn't have a fantastic hand, but
yeah,
because Captain Necessity is 100% gonna be evented. Fidel is only 2 ops. Korean War might even go for event as well. So yeah.
Also, there are 2 cards in hand that that you don't have that he could have, and those are Blockade and Decoy. If you have both Blockade and Decoy, you get purged. I mean,
that sucks.
That's a no-win situation basically, because either you hold Decoy and give up West Germany, or you have to play Decoy. There's literally no other way to do it. So
let's see what he goes for. Seems like Thomas is having some issues with his internet as usual, so we're just gonna go with Ryan here. Alright, let's see what he does.
I wouldn't blame him for Captured, but I think, turn 1, guns blazing, purge him.
Yeah, he's going for it. Boom. There you go. There you go. Let's see what Thomas...
So 2 cards, you're okay with anything here. You just don't want defectors and you don't want containment.
Wow, Tim has subscribed for 7 months. 6 months in a row. Nice.
Who, Tim Furrow?
Yep.
Must be selling a lot of Pokemon cards down there in Virginia.
Oh, he has a store, or a gaming store or something?
Yeah, he does something like that.
Nice. When I go to the East Coast, I'll pay him a visit and buy some Magic cards from him.
Yeah, he gave me a job offer. He's like, come down here, play Twilight Struggle all day, and I'll pay you. And I'm like, man, sounds great, but I'll leave that as my plan B. Oh, what?
Wow. I don't know what that signals. I don't know if it's normal Thomas craziness or this, or he just has a really bad hand. Maybe a really red hand.
I would be quite concerned because that signals red hand, and that could mean D cards and Blockade. I'm gonna switch over and take a peek. I am too curious. NORAD, and he didn't set up anything fancy in Canada either. He just went NORAD. That's a ton of ops. He did fail the Iran coup, so
at least he failed the Iran coup, so that's great.
And Tomas is taking forever to load. Is it showing up on screen or no?
No, it's not.
On the stream?
I just have it. I have it in the background. I'm just hoping that at some point it will load. If it loads, then I'll turn it on.
All
if
right.
not, we're going.
Yes. Let's play in the dark, but man,
I think that's saying that's a really really tough hand. It's screaming.
The
really
issue is
like imagine like
Blockade, right?
Like I literally I don't know. I use Formosa Resolution over Nora on headline.
Yeah, but he doesn't have. Oh,
no, he doesn't have it.
I understand what you're saying. I don't know, man.
Like none of these 3 ops, and
if you have nothing playable as between Formosan and NORAD, I think I might go NORAD still. For 1 more op, you can get. There's a lot more potential benefit still.
Well, but you have to in early game. You're never gonna invest on Canada because there are so many things that you have to do at USA.
Okay, Warsaw.
Right.
obviously was not going to headline that. Enters Pakistan early. I like that.
Ooh, going
I
only
really
one
like
in
that.
Pakistan. Oof.
No, it's a good move because you never know. He could have Indo-Pak war. He's purged anyways. When you're purged, I feel like you should let your opponent coup and let him take a chance.
Yeah, try to make his ops inefficient, just like
Because
ours are gonna be.
yeah, if he rolls low, then there you make up your ops difference kind of, right? So you can depend on that variance. He should go one more East Germany. He shouldn't get too fancy here. I don't know why he's thinking about this. No reason to mess around with the standard.
He's not gonna overprotect East Germany.
Yeah, I don't know why he decided to play it like this. It's interesting, but like, is this some sort of meta that I'm missing where you don't go two in East Germany and you go in Bulgaria? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think
Oh,
that's
I guess maybe
he might be planning on
in case
defending Europe on country camp, maybe. Maybe that's the thing.
maybe it's like if he Lebanon, Afghanistan. Uh,
He doesn't want to take the
Not the
role.
biggest fan, but you can't roll. I mean, you can't give up US Japan, so yeah, you don't really have many other options.
That's
I
showing
like
his
this.
weakness to Thomas as well.
It is, yeah. I'll yeah, it's
Maybe
not
he's a
too
little
much. I
scared.
don't think you can
Maybe he's
afford
planning
to
on
give
flipping
Lebanon.
with China,
Yeah, influence Pakistan. Good.
right?
No, I would no. What is this? I would wait, the initial headline, did it set up in Yugoslavia or Austria? I think it set up Yugoslavia, right?
Yeah, he did.
I would headline Independent Reds over NORAD, I think. That's a personal
Oh,
choice, but I
oh
think
yeah,
I
yeah,
would.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Maybe not for sure, but
No,
okay, so
hundred
Ryan is
percent.
taking
Like
Afghanistan. This is
I
the
personally treasure like so much keeping those ops in the hand.
yeah,
As
same.
you say
I
on the early game, it's just you need so many ops to spread into the Middle East, to spread into Asia, to make sure that you get that domination of Europe as soon as possible. I would not
yeah,
waste.
no, I agree. And Independent Reds actually has direct, like, immediate benefit, right? You
Exactly.
protect Italy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it protects from a Italy coup by having adjacency, so you can walk
Hmm.
back in. So it's actually decent. It's not super good, but it's decent.
Yeah, it does something for you, is the point. Whereas NORAD, it could be huge. I mean, NORAD's won plenty of games if it gets triggered for 8 turns and you manage to draw Quag in the mid war, but other times, you headline it and it comes out turn 4. I feel like that's what always happens. Wow,
Boom.
big man's. Okay, Indo-Pak here would be killer. I wonder if he has
Yeah,
it.
50%. So let's see if Tomas wanna take that.
If he has it, he's taking it for
Oh yeah,
sure. I
hundred
mean,
percent, hundred
but
percent.
I don't. He's taking his time. I don't
Especially
think he has it.
Purge. Like, yeah, there we go.
Oh,
There we go. That was the bait. That was the bait.
oh,
Oh
good. No,
no.
no. It's yeah. Again, you gamble. This is the whole reason you gamble. I would hit South Korea quick before yeah. Because with Japan as a US, I would feel like you feel a lot safer taking South Korea. Um, Even though I think you should take it even without Japan, but from the USSR's perspective, I guess. No access to Southeast Asia is going to be tough, unless again we're talking about a decode blockade situation where, honestly, on this board, I might even empty West Germany instead of opening up both Africa and Southeast Asia.
I think Thomas should space here.
Spacing would be the
If he can. We don't even know if he can. Okay.
okay,
I can
definitely
cover
cover.
for 3 VPs, not too bad. And I
Hmm.
guess Catherine as a scientist. I don't see anything that you want to do more
I
pressing
would do
than
it.
getting those 2 VPs.
Yeah, I would definitely do it.
And then you can decide if you want to event Fidel because
If
CIA
he
could be a
had
problem, or you
if he
want
had the ops, breaking West Germany was always a nice play, but
he can poke.
yeah, exactly. But if you can't take France, I
Ah,
feel
there he
like the
goes.
power is lessened.
There goes Europe scoring.
You have scoring. What did he have? He had Duck, Indo-Pak. Okay, I guess if he didn't get purged,
He would have taken it down
maybe
for sure.
domination was somewhat realistic. Okay, so I'm still trying to think NORAD versus. Still not a fan of NORAD. I think some of these cards you could justify, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I would have gone.
Even duck and cover is it stronger than NORAD? You get one VP
No,
and
you're one VP.
you save Italy.
But
Independent might
don't
be
you
better.
find
I don't know.
interesting that he's sunk so many ops in Asia where he had Europe in hand?
He didn't sink that many ops in Asia. Well, one, two, right? Just two. Two in Pakistan.
In Pakistan, what did he do with the rest of the ops? Oh, he took back Iran and what else?
Well, yeah. Well, Duck was the event. Indo-Pak was an event, and
Oh,
the other two ARs he spent with three ops just filling things. So I don't blame him. Okay, Fidel got evented. Cambridge 5. Okay, so his hand is all right.
right. He had to give that, so that's good. All right, so he got the access now, and nobody's gonna cook him on Southeast Asia, so he might be able to defend there if he's able to get enough countries.
Yeah, so now CIA, you might regret eventing Fidel so early. I
Yeah,
was thinking about that. That's kind of odd. Turn one, I
yeah.
think feel like most
I
players
think
played the
Korea
event.
Korea warring to South Korea was better, just because of this. Now you
Or
can.
even Fidel to Iraq, or Fidel to South Korea, or Fidel to India. You could do a lot of
Uh,
things. Even West Germany break. I mean, I know actually Europe's been scored, but yeah.
well, it is what it is now. You have to live with the.
I
And
think
you
you have
have
to
fire
headline
plan
CIA.
plus CIA, so there is like
I would. I think I would headline CIA.
you can do it on first on the AR1.
But I think it's more valuable because I
Yeah,
mean,
that can cover
okay,
his
no, no,
salary
no, no.
out, so you could do it on
Well,
headline.
it's just kind of like theoretically, you want to play blockade as late as possible, just in case your opponent forgets. But to be honest, Tomas is not going to
Yeah,
forget, and you do want to event blockade because what if he's holding D style? So I think it's fair. Oh, it
defectors.
gets defectored. Oh, CIA would have been nice.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that's a debate whether you want out of the deck forever or
Now
better to play it.
is he gonna? He has to give it, otherwise you space him fire plan.
Turn one for me. Yeah, I mean, Ryan's in decent shape. And skill set dice.
That's
Yeah, I mean, if that Indo pack had flipped, oof, holy. Um, just an incredibly swingy card.
he was
All
telling me
right.
how this game was gonna be really easy because he was gonna play USSR and all he needed is a couple good sixes and that was it. So he explained
Who
me, yeah,
Ryan was
right,
saying that?
yeah.
Wow.
He was like easy game. I just need to roll a few sixes and that's it.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not questioning Tomash's U.S. decisions. I don't want to question him too much
Because he's better than us at US.
because he's literally like one of the greatest U.S. players right now. So I can't. NORAD headline in my next game, sure, man. If Tomash tells me, I'll do it.
All right, there you go,
Oh, I
Spencer.
like this. I like this a lot. So he was thinking realign Iran with one role and then go for Israel with a second and go for presidentless Middle East. The problem is Lebanon. You're just gonna get couped in Lebanon. So I don't know if it was necessarily the best play, but I understand what he was going for.
I wonder uh is
This goes to
Thomas
Canada.
like now CIA now you're gonna have to space if Thomas drops Defcon you're gonna have to space. Oh, you can play China card as well. Do you want to do that and hold
No, 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 no.
CIA?
You play China card. You lose if you draw duck and cover, right? Or no?
No,
Cover
I
five. No, no, you don't lose, but it's just
you
gonna
can
be a mess. Like
yeah I wouldn't want to be in that situation. Like you probably want to. I would have got rid of CIA here, but now that you haven't, if Thomas drops Defcon, you are gonna be forced to space CIA fire plan and keep CIA
yeah, or play China card.
or play
Actually,
China
you
card.
could
But
play
if you play
China here.
China card,
It's not. No, no,
like
you're okay. You're not risking losing if you play China card.
no, you know you can always get rid of CIA on the first AR.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. And if you headlines deck and cover, then you can just space 5-year plan. So you're okay. But Suez Crisis. Yep. No coup. And
All
takes
right.
Canada for NORAD. Nice. We love to see a Canada grab. That might
I
be like one of the earliest Canada grabs, right? I mean, just we don't see NORAD active that often.
right now he really doesn't have anything that benefits from NORAD. there's nothing that you can break with NORAD.
Well, it's just an op, right?
Yeah,
Even though
it's a
like
free
you
op.
need ops where you are UK, Malaysia, Panama, South Korea, an op in any of these places. I would probably go South Korea actually.
Yeah, South
That's a
Korea
pretty
probably the
important
best.
battleground. But actually, this is interesting because look how vulnerable Middle East is. Ryan should take a swing at it.
Yep.
Egypt.
Cool
If he
Egypt
rolls a
and
6, he's gonna. If he rolls anything good, to knock him out, he's gonna score Middle East for 6. That's way too tempting. Use Marshall.
not even sure he has he doesn't even he doesn't have the ops to get control, but he could get a big
A
escort.
presenceless domination is worth a lot. But now, see, now you have. What do? Do you coup with Marshall? Do you coup with China, or do you get rid of CIA like you intended to? The Fidel event really screwed him over. Like I unnecessarily put himself in a tough spot.
That was a 50-50 chance that he would draw CIA. He should have probably stay clear from that. But
yeah, just early war ops anyways would have been like even just having Iraq or breaking West Germany, expanding in South, trying to walk to Laos, taking South Korea. Like there's some early war, man. Like ops are probably more valuable than VPs. The 1-to-1 ratio, or it might be pretty close.
Okay, what he goes for? He's now for the coup.
Okay, take
Boom.
Marshall.
Nice roll.
All right, it gives up Europe, but
He gets a Euro, but already been scored, so not getting as much value out of it.
Also, I think it's kind of like no France access yet. It's like it's not really gonna come. So, this is sensible. I don't mind giving up Europe, when it's already scored.
Yeah, I bet
And now
Tomas
Middle East
has the goal. Here we already seen Suez. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the special relationship op going to Canada. I said that because I assumed he had one of Suez or De Gaulle. I mean, it's pretty likely if we haven't seen either in this turn too.
Also, D-Star and Deco both unseen. So probably that would make a really tough hand for Thomas. I hope that some of those cards are actually on the deck.
Well, actually, the blockade got defected, so he should be okay. He can just space deco. Defectors is all right, and then everything else you can play, right? De Gaulle you can play, Socialist is an empty AR, so should be all right, I think.
What I mean is like you have 4 red cards in your hand that you don't want to play, so
Yeah,
you're gonna have to manage a lot of things. But yeah, it's
I like this
actually
move
good
by
to
Ryan
have
though, because with no access, you gotta hit the early war hard, and he's ahead in Asia, and now he's gonna score a monster Middle East, so things are looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I do think he should space 5-year plan over playing the China card. I like a China card hold. Or get greedy and play China card to Libya, Iran,
You can
take Iraq.
You can take
just,
South Korea to India.
South Korea to India. No, I was saying if you want to go from big Middle East score. So between China, Korean War, and containment, you can grab 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but
You can grab
those give you just 1 point because he doesn't have enough points to get the control. So each country
but
that you
it's
take is 1 BP.
right, but it's turn 2. So Middle East is coming back, and all of these countries are OPEC countries. So I think there's merit in it.
Yep.
What's Middle East? Middle East right now is 6, right? If he takes 4 more countries, that's getting to 10. That's pretty. That's major, especially if you're also dominating Asia. I mean, we're getting into auto VP territory.
You're not gonna dominate Asia for long unless you actually want to invest. Because Thomas is gonna take Thailand, he's gonna take Laos, he's gonna take Vietnam, he's gonna take Indonesia. So basically, and that's gonna cost him very few ops. That's gonna be 5 ops, and he can even go to like take Malaysia and Philippines for very little too. So if you don't invest a little, you're gonna
Marshall puts him into Turkey.
Canada to 5. Oh my god, that's OP.
Marshall puts him into and he doesn't go for it? What is going on here?
What happened?
Dude, so I completely missed that Marshall puts him into Turkey so he can just walk into Syria. But he didn't do it. And
Thailand, and probably he wants to dump Asia right now. That's my take.
Canada at 5. I really like that. Let's go, baby.
Canada at 5. Oh, we're protecting Canada. Very, very important in this game.
Okay, now I think since you have to spend an op in Syria too, I feel like maybe just scoring it and running away would be best. rather than go for this China-Korean containment kind of get. Because the reason I was suggesting it is that, look, you're going to get 2 VPs out of Middle Ops, right? If you get Middle East to 10, you're looking at 11 VPs with Middle East coming back. Middle East comes back turn 3, you win the game.
You win the game. Yep.
Like, it's not a it's not a small thing I feel like to overlook. Especially no D-style deco, so you go for what you can. We won Team Canada won our first game against France exactly like this. We had Middle East control.
I remember that game.
Turn 2, and it came right back turn 3, and we're like laughing, like holy, like that's it, like it was over.
Let's see what he goes for.
He's going for it. Oh no, he's not going for it. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, I mean it's a good play, but you're never gonna dominate Asia with no Southeast Asia.
Yep, that's a problem. Like too many countries there. You don't have enough revolts.
Yeah. All right. Also, you're giving Tomas another chance to grab Syria. I mean, that's kind of. Although I feel like Tomas is probably going to fight.
Focused on Asia. He wants to get rid of Asia for 0. Right now,
well, not for 0 now, but it'll be for 2.
Yep.
Assuming he takes the Low countries
South Korea,
and he takes South Korea, yeah. So hold 5-year plan in CIA. All right.
Fire C calling it on the chat. That Fidel move was interesting. Gonna get punished for it. Yep.
Oh, he's getting punished. He's hurting bad.
Yep.
1 sec. I need to grab a charger.
Okay. Yeah, Farsi saying I'm a big fan of headlining CIA. If it is safe, yeah, it was safe. Yeah, I think it was completely safe because that can cover Wasau and there is no other DEFCON degraded on headline. Yeah, let's see what Tomas goes for. He probably wants to fight on Southeast Asia.
Still no update after China card.
Nope. There he goes. Arab Israeli war. That's gonna hurt, and it's a 50-50. And
I guess it.
Yep.
Man, Middle East. Wait, what? No. What the heck, dude? You give up Libya? No, what?
I mean, that's gonna turn into 3 points only.
It's gonna turn into 0 unless he.
He's gonna have to take Iran or. Oh, but he cannot because he doesn't even have the ops. He's gonna have to fight.
But he would play containment. But I guess what he's thinking is that Tomas definitely has a scoring, which I don't necessarily disagree with. But
he can press a little more. Yep. Now you're gonna have to give it. Okay, he's
now you have
containment.
to give containment to
Iran.
Yeah, you take Iran. Yeah, you take Iran, and you take South Korea. But no, that Burma move was what? I go from talking about auto VPs and looks like we're still gonna be stuck at 3. Like.
Yep.
Because if Tomas has Asia again, right now he just feels like this is a losing battle to take Burma.
Yep, he can just do Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, and that's it.
I would have invested the entire turn into Middle East. Again, just the VPs, man. Okay, all right. So he's gonna score for 3 at least. But yeah, wow.
That's 4 VPs that went down the drain.
3 VPs, I guess.
Well,
but
I mean, yeah, because okay, fair, because he would have taken the.
Okay, declose space. Yeah, no Asia scoring at the end of all that. He's doing all right. Obviously, he's at 6 VPs.
Here he's just scoring. D-Style comes back.
He gets D-Style, nuclear test ban, NATO purge. All right, he'll be okay. But he could have been in
punished.
he could have been in like an incredible position, but he's still all right for sure. I mean, obviously, look at this hand.
Okay, no VR, so
That is sweet. Yeah, Vietnam Revolts is with Tomas, as is Socialist Governments. Oh wow, he's gonna try to purge it. Yeah, that makes sense. You kind of have to. Asia scoring, I guess you could consider as well. There's nothing really that's gonna change it, unless is he thinking about flipping Laos with Nah, he has a China card. He can just smash. Oh no, he's purged. Wait, this is interesting.
let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're even on country count. That's actually interesting. With this many ops, maybe you consider a break of Laos, a flip of Laos, and see if you can.
You can get a domination. I mean, if
Yeah,
he's
because then,
purged and you have
especially
so
if
many
he's
ops,
purged,
it's actually possible that you can.
it's actually very possible. Yeah, because I'm thinking test ban flips Laos. He takes Vietnam and Philippines, and then you take Taiwan, and I don't think he has a response. You're up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Taiwan's good to take anyways because of Formosa, and you don't want him taking Taiwan and grabbing a VP. Okay, Truman. Dang, Tomas really short on headlines. Like,
Yep.
oh, it might be okay. It might be De Gaulle defense as well. Actually, that makes sense. Yeah, De Gaulle defense adds up. Take your coup. Oh no, dump CIA, dump CIA.
Yeah, I
Please,
think that.
dude,
Yeah, don't do this. Don't do
don't
this.
do this. If you go to the mid-war with CIA in hand
Yeah, he's
and
gonna
no China card,
he's gonna force your hand every time.
turn four grain sales wins the game for Tomas. It's like it's that simple. So you can't do that. This has been a wild game, man. Even though I feel like not much has happened, I can't believe he gave up Libya. I'm still kind of in shock.
Yeah, keep that for in your back pocket for your questions, and then we can roast him
Yeah.
on why he gave up.
Not roast him. I mean, hey, look. On the other hand, Burma might pay off, right? Because now you have access to Laos. Now you're gonna fight for this domination. So it's not a.
Yeah, but
It's
that
not
one was
indefensible.
two ops for 3 BPs immediately. No, actually no, it's 4 because you would have taken Libya, right?
I don't know Tomas's hand, but he should strongly consider Colombia. That would be the first thing on my radar if I'm Tomas and I look at this hand.
Yeah, but he'll coup immediately, right?
Oh, let him. You want a coup or look? He only has 4s and 3s, and he has a scoring and D-style. He has all obligations. So either he's cooing with a 3, and then maybe after that with a 4, right? At least it's taking up an AR, and it's also one less AR for him to push into Asia.
Fair.
And with variance, I mean, if you have a low hand, cooing 1 stabs with 1 and 2 ups,
up,
that's
that's
yeah.
fair.
But I don't know what he has. If he has like nothing, okay, yeah, he's just gonna coup. So his hand might really be that weak. Maybe the plan is to play into Colombia now, because he still has a chance to do it on AR2 or AR1 actually. Okay. Why Bulgaria? Oh, NORAD's gonna trigger. South Korea, maybe then.
Well, he's not gonna be able to flip. So I mean, yeah, you could protect, but
because that's such an obvious break. I mean, he's either going South Korea or Panama or Algeria just for an op in a battleground. But
is it literally the only break that he can do? Yeah, the only break that he can do.
Yeah, South Korea is the only thing that's breaking. Might be France if he has De Gaulle, but I don't think he has De Gaulle. With the Truman headline, it wouldn't make sense if he also has De Gaulle in hand, I think. I'm expecting South Korea just because he has scoring and he knows he has to repair it. And then I really want to see a Colombia walk. But now it won't matter, because now Defcon's at 2, you can just D-style into Venezuela, Chile, and Angola. A little bit risky because you're might get realigned out of Venezuela, but when your opponent's purged again, like twice in 3 turns, you're...
But realigning with low ops, it hurts so much because you could get one bad roll and suddenly you lost an AR and didn't get anything done.
Also, the issue is that let's say you do realign him out of Venezuela at 0, because assuming you be in Colombia, you're just gonna get a huge coup in Colombia with like even a 4-op. At that point, it's kind of worth it. So I don't think in the end it'll get him much. In fact, actually, it might even lose you 2 VPs because you have to give up Milops. We've got to look at that angle too. So maybe that's what he was thinking of by avoiding Colombia, that he can grab his VPs for Milops, which is totally fair, especially if he has Middle East. Then I totally understand because he's going to be behind quite a bit. Man, I'm so greedy. If I see presenceless Middle East, I just wanna like devour it. I want to go all in.
Honestly, like Middle East is so juicy for the USSR.
It's
Really,
so
really
juicy.
juicy.
It wins so many games.
That OPEC extra value, it just makes it actually worth it to like invest heavily there.
I've won a few games, not just one. I've won a few games by salting OPEC. Like as soon as my opponent spaces it, that's like a scoring card that you can salt for. I mean, that's not not irrelevant.
Scoring 3-4 BPs, it's nothing to.
Yeah, or 5-6 very commonly. If you have 7, basically never. But if you have Iran, Iraq, Egypt, Libya, Venezuela, Saudi, that's not too unreasonable. That's oftentimes what happens in the mid-war. That's the case. Oh, yeah, 2 from Egypt is good. Yeah. Brazil, Chile. Okay, he's gonna. Yeah, I don't mind it.
I mean, he has a lot of ops, so I guess it's okay. But
also, when your opponent's purged, you're just creating more issues for him.
But I'm surprised that he does not dump in Asia. Like you wanna, I mean, I understand the press because of Zaire.
No, Asia is not a concern. You can dump anytime. Because
you saw a head on.
Exactly, he can't break you anywhere that like really affects domination. If he wants to trade, he has to trade 3 ops for 1 VP to break North Korea or South Korea. That's not worth it, right? Because he needs a 3-op, which is a 2-op with containment. Then he needs to break it. Like it's
that's fair.
The benefit is not there.
I just like my obligations out as soon as possible, so yeah, I'm not
predictable. I know. But D-style right now is important because Zaire is like
Zaire was in play.
It's like a double battleground, you know what I mean? Where it the US would have taken if you didn't take it. So it's like flipping a battleground instead of just taking one.
He has a lot of ops, so he can just literally take whole South America right now if he wants.
I mean, Tomas headlined Truman, and then he went Romanian as a follow-up. I'm trying to think of what cards we haven't seen. Socialist, we counted Socialist. No, he spaced.
Oh no, he played with UN.
Yeah, UN intervention. Yeah. What about the 4s? U.S., Japan, gone. 3 of them are in right here. Marshall played. Socialist. There we go. Yeah, see, I'm bad at tracking cards from memory. I always use the website.
Yeah, me too. I'm lazy.
And it's not about laziness. I think the website has huge value. I mean, I understand. I'm not saying that everyone should use it. If you don't use it, you're doing something wrong. But no, man. Now I would give it up after you overcontrolled Laos. When did you overcontrol Laos? I must have missed that. With Romanian? No, Romanian went to Angola. Oh, NORAD. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think you have to give up on Asia.
No, yeah.
He's just gonna parry with 1 op.
You're giving
him the opportunity.
You're right. You're exactly right.
Use your ops. Like no way.
Also, he still has a China card. I mean, he doesn't even have to play it though. He'll be fine anyways. But just saying.
He has Vietnam revolts for sure. So
I think you have such a huge advantage here with the ops. You have 2 4s and a 3. You smash and make sure you get South America control. Make sure you take Mexico. Dude, just no. You don't have that many ops. You don't have that much time either.
I will go all in South America. Get control.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need what do you need there? It's 9 ops minus 2. You need 7 ops there, 1 op in Mexico. You still have an op left over after, and that goes to Venezuela. So you have exactly enough to go 3 Venezuela, 2 Brazil, 3 Chile, 2 Argentina, and to take Mexico. I mean, that's all you want to do this turn. What else do you want to do? I mean, do it,
Yeah. I
This
don't like
Laos
this
is
at
a
all.
mix of,
I think he should have dumped Asia.
I know he knows about Vietnam revolts.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that there is
He's
that.
trying. Yeah, he's trying to force him to play
But
Vietnam revolts, but
it's still like it's very speculative. If he plays Vietnam, obviously it's
and he
Tomas is
knows you
dead.
have
Because
Asia. He might do it if he didn't know about Asia, but he knows about Asia, so it's
well,
a
even if
no.
you know about Asia, you can't
Even
play
yeah,
Vietnam.
even if he didn't know Asia, that poke into Laos would tell him that you were trying to get Asia.
Yeah, maybe he knows the rest of his hand is problematic, but I'm really blanking here as to what we're
Yeah, I don't
missing.
know exactly what could be that problematic.
Called ITSL blockade, defectors. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Deagle was spaced,
Deco was spaced.
so
Scorings are gone. We're gone before.
yeah, I don't know about this. And now NATO's gonna have to go 2 into Venezuela, 2 into Chile.
Yeah, it kind of depends. You can he does get the China card out of it. That is valuable.
Okay. Overprotect, take. Okay.
That's a very Tomas style move.
Yeah, very defensive.
Wait, does it actually not work? Is he gonna score this? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, looks like it.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, maybe he doesn't have the ops to. I mean, he could have just taken Vietnam and not play Vietnam revolts. I guess, depending on what else in his hand. But yeah, maybe actually Ryan knows something that we're not realizing here.
The break into Laos China card. What if Tomas? Why didn't Tomas go Vietnam over Philippines? Because Philippines you can take later with a one. Vietnam had
Yeah,
both players have
or
access to it.
overprotecting Japan. He doesn't have China card. Well, you purge, but yeah, I understand, but I don't know.
Because this is a response that you knew was in play, right? Because you know about NATO.
Yep.
This is huge if Ryan gets stuff. Man, I keep on criticizing Ryan's play and then it keeps on working out. So I feel like an idiot right now, not gonna lie. But it's because I was like Laos, I was like, dude, that's not right. And now he's gonna get an Asia domination because of it. So I don't know, maybe it is right. But I feel like again,
He's invested so many ops here.
I mean, it's worth
I
it.
still.
No, it's worth it. If you get the 6 off, it's definitely worth
Well,
it. You're up
yeah,
12
you get
with
okay,
Middle
you
East,
get
Central
6 VPs
America, with
out
South
of.
America heavy.
He spent 6 off of 6 VPs. Okay, that's decent, but that was not sure. That was depending on what Thomas did. When like going for South America, you will get what is it, 10 if it's pressentless. Is it 10? I think it's 10.
Sorry, what are we? South
Like
America is a 10. Presence less South America.
so
10.
10 BPs for the same amount of ops, right?
I'm still saying he still could have had 10 in the Middle East last turn. Oh wow, he's gonna get Asia dropped on. No, you drop Asia. Now he just breaks North Korea for 5 VPs basically. You can't allow that. I think you give up
He's not gonna
Venezuela.
break.
You're
He's not gonna break. You don't have to protect Venezuela right now. You can use that up for something.
Yo, Tomas needs a 4 to take Venezuela. Why you can't? He doesn't have a 4.
Yeah. Yes, you know the force.
He literally doesn't have a 4. You had all the 4s. U.S. Japan is out and Marshall's out. So I don't know about this, man. You got to think this through. You just score Asia. You're fine. Colombia does nothing. In fact, all Colombia does. You shouldn't even be. If anything, you should be cooing Colombia. If anything, and grabbing more VPs.
Oh yeah, but
Instead of
he doesn't
even
have his mill ups. He should have cooked Colombia.
yeah. Oh, did he submit? No, I disagree with this.
Sloppy.
It is this is sloppy, but does Tomas have a 3? That's what he needs, right? He needs a 3 to break North Korea. I guess you would break. It's better. And breaking South Korea is good too. They're both realignable at this point with Taiwan, so he Oh, he
That goes
doesn't have a
generals.
3. Wow, he's gonna get it off anyways. That is crazy. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Like, what am I watching?
Well,
But
VP's up for the USSR.
it's gonna be 11 after. Yeah, wow. So maybe Ryan knows the rest of the hand. I think that's a reasonable conclusion to make. Korean War. If this succeeds, that would be brutal. Okay.
At least the Korea War failed.
Oh, the Korean War still gave 2 VPs. What is Tomas holding? Decol and what? It's not. Oh my God, South America scoring.
South America scoring could be, this could be the end. That's how you win. You draw all the cards with a 4 on the corner, and you win.
Okay, Missile Envy is not safe, so you obviously can't. Oh my God, you headline chain, you win the game AR1.
Is
If he doesn't
that
headline
domination
anything that
now?
gives. Yep. You headline chain, Coup Colombia, South America will go for 7. That's an auto headline. It's a hard. You have 2 targets. Worst case, I mean that's a good
Yeah,
headline
it's a
even
good
without the
headline
score.
anyway in this case because you get
In this
Saharan and
case, you're gonna
Colombia.
win the game if
What a nice guys, Thomas.
man, maybe I'm still asleep. I don't know. Like,
No. So South America is domination is 5, right? No, domination is 4, right?
domination is 5
5.
plus 2 for the battlegrounds and no
Uh,
opposite presence, so that's 7.
I don't know what's saying you are playing because the game is already off. Like, unless no, it's impossible. Like Helen Che is like automatic win then. If
No. It could no. Like junta, ABM, anything that could
okay,
affect
yeah,
South America or anything that gives him VPs like Africa or Europe. So it's not a. Dude, can you guys play the game and let us interview you? Like,
unbelievable. Right, let's see what he goes for. All right, psychological warfare.
I mean, he's obviously headlining Che, right? There's literally nothing else.
Cuban Missile Crisis? No. He has to see the Colombia coup. No, as
Oh
well.
no, please don't.
Yep, he's going for it. Can someone explain me this? I don't know what's going on. I mean, honestly, Chase a good headline here. Like even without,
I
even if
guess
you don't see the South America auto win, it's still a good headline.
I guess the idea is China card to Chile and Argentina.
Get control, but that's more big. Well, I mean, guess you can do
So
that.
no, I guess the point is he doesn't want to spend AR1 cooing and he wants to spend it filling Chile and Argentina. Is what I'm getting out of Cuban Missile Crisis. But I think he missed the fact that Colombia would put him at 7 because I feel like if you see that at
You
that
go for
point
the
it's
autoplay, yeah. Let's see
yeah.
what Tomas goes for.
I would go Che anyways over Cuban Missile Crisis. I think you need the ops. Like look at this hand.
Yeah, and I don't like Cuban Missile Crisis as USSR.
Yeah, and West Germany is overprotected anyways. It's gonna cost Tomas 1 op to counter your 3 op. That just lowers Def Gun.
Effectiveness.
Oh wow.
That could have saved in
Okay.
there.
Well, it's gonna end up as the same thing, but that's very interesting. Now you coup Angola. Not with Che. All right. I would use Missile NB, I
Yeah,
think.
Missile Lambi for sure. I always go with that.
Che's a good event, yeah.
Going there for that. Yep. Boom. Now
NORAD does
NORAD.
hit. No worries. It can take Panama, I guess. Or Algeria if he's worried about Africa. So the only source of VPs for Tomas is Europe.
So now, Grass War or ABM could be the save, maybe.
I feel like if he had Junta or ABM, it would have been headlined over Defectors. Brush War, I could see him holding on to. So I could see a Brush War Venezuela here. It would not surprise me. Or Brazil. I think you go for Venezuela.
Take the realign. I mean, but that's not enough because if he takes 3 battlegrounds, he only needs to take 1 non-battleground and he's dominating again.
Well, you'll survive the game is the point. Well, actually, no, you won't.
Will
Wait.
you? No, because unless you could non-battleground.
Yes, you will. No, because South America domination, like the normal, quote-unquote normal, yeah, it's 5. So it's 18, you're okay. And you'll get Milops because he has to take a non-battleground to dominate, right? So.
Fair.
Although he does have double space. But, I mean, we're getting into stretches here. Yeah.
Well, you can get 1 out of that, so that 1 BP will not be enough.
Okay, goes Panama. Arms race influence.
Oof.
He's gonna... Okay.
Africa. Is he got Africa, maybe?
Now, Che should win him. Che should win it. Che should win it.
And no.
Colombia! No! What? What?
The madman. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Maybe are we doing the math wrong? It's not really 7.
It is 7.
Okay, so
it's 100% it's 7.
Control without presence is 10.
10, right?
So
take away 1
2.
battleground, that's 8. Take away another one, that's 7. Trust me, it's 7, Pedro. 100%.
Yeah, I 100% believe you, man.
No, you don't. You're questioning. How can you question me? And then the next sentence go, I 100% believe you.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like maybe we're missing something here.
Funny thing is, he's gonna win the game anyways. Still, even after all that, because Tomas clearly has nothing that can affect South America. So China's just gonna go Chile, Argentina, and that's gonna be game. But still, this is wow. I am shook. He rolled a what did he roll? He rolled a 4 too. Colombia would have been at 5. Like, wait, 5? No, that can't be right. Yeah, it would have been at 4. My bad. So I mean, there's a pretty good chance like that just would have been a win. Wow, Africa. Okay, now you use China card and take Chile and Argentina, and I think he will win the game. I don't think, but
yep.
Like it's just yeah, man. I don't even know. Yeah. That Tunisia coup that's amazing. Okay, Tomas can space. That might save him. Well, I say save. Yep. That might prolong it.
Space, yeah, he needs to space, and he needs to make it, and he needs.
Brush war. Oh wow, he does have brush war. Interesting. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, that's it.
I still don't know what we just watched, but
yep.
It was very interesting actually.
Let's get these guys here and we can talk to them.
Yeah, that probably